Hello, and welcome to a Pecha Kucha on blogging in the classroom. This presentation will provide you with an overview of why to consider blogging in your classroom, the different ways to use a blog, the implications blogging has on student learning, and the challenges you may face when implementing blogs into your classroom. Also known as a weblog, a blog is a website intended for reporting and journaling. A blog can be public or restricted to a group that the author controls. Hosted by a provider, users can modify content and add comments to their blog with little technological knowledge. Blogging is fairly new in education. It can be either an individual or collaborative process, depending on a student's age and experience, as well as the teacher's pedagogical preference. Teachers should provide samples, rubrics, and support to their students. KidBlog is a popular choice for CBE and is relatively easy to use. Teachers can create individual, password-protected accounts for their students. No personal information is shared, and students can respond to each other through the classroom account. Moderation of both posts and comments can be implemented to ensure students are engaging in appropriate digital citizenship. Blogs can be used to enhance learning in several subject matters. Students can showcase their work, share it with family or friends, and keep their ideas in one convenient location. As a result, blogs can act as a bridge between in-school literacy and at-home learning. Blogs can be used in a variety of ways. While going through this list, please keep in mind that you can use more than one approach within the same blog. These include creating a classroom news blog, mirror blog, showcase blog, or a literature response blog. In addition, blogs can be used for podcasting, sharing writing, recording memorable events, or creating a book review. All of these approaches can be easily integrated into an educational setting. Blogging has a significant impact on literacy development and writing achievement in student learning. Specifically, current research supports a positive relationship between blogging and the development of communication skills, reading comprehension, critical thinking, writing for an audience, and student ownership and motivation over their own writing. Blogging can develop communication skills. This is especially true in second language learning environments, as students who blog in a second language classroom show improvement in language acquisition. Students also develop greater meta-linguistic awareness and are able to produce better grammatical and complex sentence structures. Blogging improves reading and comprehension skills. Students are presented with multiple opportunities to read. They have to think about what is written, search for unfamiliar words, and carefully respond to posts. When reading others' work, they can analyze and compare and in turn criticize their own work. Blogging allows students to use critical thinking skills and to reflect upon their learning. Students no longer sit and absorb knowledge. They must think about what has been read and respond critically. They are encouraged to challenge other students and explain their thinking. Blogging allows students to become mindful and connected to a real and diverse audience. Students are now able to write for their friends, parents, and other children around the world when blogging on a public site. By using an authentic audience, student writing becomes purposeful and meaningful. They have a reason to write and end up writing for their expected audience. Blogging increases student motivation and interest in writing. Being able to publish written work in an online forum is motivating, as it integrates technology skills and is another way to share written work. Through the use of the commenting feature, students receive feedback from their peers, which helps motivate them to do better. When students become more independent and engaged in their learning, they start taking ownership of the writing process and content. Their writer's voice becomes more engaging and personal. They write to please others in a manner that is comprehensive to their readers. Students become more responsible with their written work and learning. Blogs create a learning environment that addresses individual learning styles. For example, students who are shy, quiet, and less confident in the traditional classroom can use the web to demonstrate understanding in a less threatening environment. The learner is given a voice outside of the traditional classroom, responding to classroom prompts in a written format rather than in a verbal context. There are significant challenges facing the effective integration of blogging in the classroom. Most notably, these challenges include the readiness of the technology itself, the skills of the learners, and the training and support of the teachers themselves. To be successful with blogging, these three areas need to be incorporated into instructional design. The first significant challenge is planning for the unexpected with the technology itself. Computers may not work, servers may crash, or students may forget their passwords. In each of these cases, teachers should always have a plan B in their toolkit. Pencil and paper should always be available just in case. Students can use this as a draft and post their work later. Blogging requires the learner to use and apply 21st century learning competencies. Digital literacy, higher order critical thinking, and complex communication skills are necessary. Development of these skills must be integrated into the design of the blogging activities. Teacher preparedness in the area of blogging also provides an obstacle for the success of blogging itself. Because of the rapid transformation of technology, resources for teachers that demonstrate how to effectively integrate new media into teaching are limited. This has resulted in a lack of modeling on how to use web tools like blogs effectively. For further information on blogging in the classroom, here are a list of resources for you to check out. In the meantime, let's get blogging.